This sign marks a route which may only be used by pedal cycles. This sign marks a route which only buses and cycles are permitted to use. This temporary sign informs drivers that the junction ahead leads to a diversion route, if the symbol is followed. This temporary sign informs drivers that the roundabout ahead leads to a destination reached by a diversion route. This sign indicates that a non-primary route passes through a bypass town or village, before rejoining the primary route at a junction ahead. This sign shows the direction to a car ferry reached via the junction ahead. Pedestrian ferries are indicated by the words pedestrian ferry. This sign shows the direction to a vehicle ferry reached via the junction ahead. Goods vehicle ferries may be indicated by two lorry symbols. This sign shows the direction to a site with public toilets and facilities accessible for the disabled. This sign shows the direction to a testing station for goods vehicles, run by the Vehicle and Operator Services Agency. This sign shows the direction to a London Underground station, reached via an upcoming junction. This sign indicates the direction to a public telephone found to the right. This sign indicates the direction to a shopping center which includes a shop mobility service for the disabled. This sign, and others like it with green backgrounds and yellow borders, direct emergency vehicles to permanent emergency services incident points. This sign directs emergency vehicles to temporary emergency services incident points, reached by turning right at an upcoming junction. This sign alerts drivers on the main carriageway of a non-primary route that a slip road is joining ahead from the left, leading to the addition of a lane. A panel indicating the distance before this happens may be shown alongside. This sign alerts drivers on the main carriageway of a primary route that a two-lane slip road is joining ahead from the left, leading to the addition of one lane in 200 yards. Traffic on the main carriageway has priority over the merging traffic. This sign shows the direction to a new, named housing development on the right. This sign alerts drivers on the slip road that they will be joining the main carriageway of a non-primary route ahead, leading to the addition of a lane. This sign alerts drivers on the two-lane slip road that they will be joining the main carriageway of a primary route ahead, leading to the addition of one lane. Traffic on the main carriageway has priority over the merging traffic. This sign shows the distance to a parking area which is only available for use on the days specified, Saturday only, in this instance. This sign shows the direction to a parking area for shoppers, including the number of spaces in total. This sign shows directions to parking areas of different types. This sign indicates a recommended destination for goods vehicles at the upcoming junction, in this case, the docks. This sign indicates a recommended route for goods vehicles at the upcoming junction, in this case, a particular primary route and motorway. This sign indicates, at a junction, the direction of a recommended destination for goods vehicles at the upcoming junction, in this case, a particular industrial estate. This sign shows the distance and direction to a park and ride parking area. In this case, the scheme incorporates the local bus service. This sign shows the direction to a new, named housing development on the right. This sign marks a contra-flow cycle lane with two lanes available for other traffic, indicated by the two arrows on the left. This sign indicates drivers know that a cycle lane lies ahead, at an upcoming junction. The word lane may be replaced with track where cycle tracks cross roads. This sign marks a cycle lane. It also includes a reminder for pedestrians that the traffic in this lane is approaching from both directions. This sign marks a cycle lane. It also includes a reminder for pedestrians that the traffic in this lane is approaching from the left. This sign marks a cycle lane. It also includes a reminder for pedestrians that the traffic in this lane is approaching from the right. This sign recommends a route for cyclists when they are traveling with other traffic in a road's main carriageway. The route itself may be marked as an advisory cycle lane. This sign is seen at the end of a cycle lane. Similarly, this sign may be also found at the end of a cycle track or route. This sign indicates a with-flow cycle lane, and may be accompanied by hours of operation. Other vehicles may not use this part of the carriageway, unless it is to take on and drop off passengers. This sign warns of a with-flow cycle lane in the road ahead, and may be accompanied by hours of operation. This plate may be shown alongside signs indicating cycle routes ahead. This one warns that the testing of child cyclists may take place ahead. This plate may be shown alongside signs indicating cycle routes ahead. This one warns that the training of child cyclists may take place ahead. This plate may be shown alongside signs indicating cycle routes ahead. This one warns that a cycle event may take place ahead. This sign warns drivers that a cycle route lies ahead. This plate alerts drivers that cycles may be crossing ahead. This sign may be found at the end or a cycle track, lane or route, as well as at a break. It instructs cyclists to dismount in these areas. This sign forbids the riding of pedal cycles in the area. This sign informs road users that there is no through road ahead for road traffic. This sign marks places where only pedal cycles may park, with no time limits.